What is up? What is up, mortgage pals? Thanks for joining me today. We're going to dive into a topic that some people would call the golden goose of mortgage sales. Without mortgage leads, there's no point in knowing every lender's policy manuals inside out. Without mortgage leads, there's no mortgage closings, which means no income, which means a very unhappy scenario. So if you want to succeed in this business, quite frankly, this is the key to it all. But if you started watching this video thinking I'm going to show you a list of different companies that sell you leads or services that compile calling lists for you, come to the wrong place. That's not what I'm here for. I'd rather help you on your self discovery journey to figure out a sustainable way to survive and thrive as a mortgage professional. As we know, as mortgage agents and brokers, we are the hunter gatherers. So let's discuss 6 ways to make your journey of generating leads a successful one. I want to help you master lead generation with these proven techniques. So let's kick it off. Number 1, like any good hunter, you need to set your traps properly. Let me explain what your traps are. No, I'm not talking about catching cute little bunnies, and no animals would be harmed in the making of this, your lead generation strategy. But by putting all your ducks in a row and optimizing your online presence, you'll increase income and decrease the likelihood of lost opportunities. First, he says bunnies and then ducks. And okay, with the wildlife metaphors. So how do I set my traps? Starts with your personal website. You have to make sure your website is immaculate and compliant. Make sure it's got your proper brokerage number on it and the proper name of your brokerage, not a sub brand that you want it to be. It has to be the proper compliant, FSRA compliant brand and brokerage number. Grammar and spelling must be accurate, must be search engine optimized. And if you don't know how to do that, pay someone. I am not, it's not a skill of mine. Make sure your website has an apply now button or a call to action, such as download my free report on the 3 mistakes first-time home buyers make. This is what I mean by setting your traps. Setting up passive online tools that reassure clients and bring in leads while you sleep. You want to be the first name that folks see when they Google mortgage agent Hamilton or whatever town or city that you're in. You don't want to be buried on page 10 where no one goes except for the people who have far too much time on their hands. Quickest way to move up Google ranks is by getting 5-star reviews from legit past clients and setting up a Google landing page that makes it easy for clients to contact you once they have found you. You want to set up a virtual calendar for situations like that, where your clients can actually hop in and book themselves right into your schedule. I just booked a reservation the other day, and it was so easy. I just hopped on the restaurant's website, click, and done. It took all of 15 seconds to set it up, and you want to be that efficient and convenient for your clients. You also need, obviously, to set up your social media. That's pretty much a given at this time. So at the very minimum, you're going to need your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, and bonus points if you expand deeper into the social media space. You're going to need to post regularly. You need to make it fun, and you need to make it personal. As a rule of thumb, make sure you're posting fun, authentic, personal posts way more often than you're posting blatant mortgage ads. Integrate AI into your trap. So our brokerage, Indie Mortgage, offers an AI assistant that will respond to any comments in your social media, and they'll do it in a tone that matches the way you communicate. So AI could be lining up appointments for you while you're counting sheep. So it's bunnies, ducks, and sheep will it ever end? Number 2, confidence. Confidence is a key to nearly everything in life, and it's no different when it comes to lead generation. Where does confidence come from? It comes from having a healthy mindset, having a healthy mind, getting a good night's sleep, hugely important, eating properly and exercising, investing in your sales acumen. So audiobooks, real books like the ones behind me here. How about taking on an accountability buddy or a mentor, even if they aren't a mortgage professional? This could just be a friend or family member, making activity commitments with them. So saying, okay, I'm going to make 10 calls this week to random realtors or financial planners I've never met. Commit to it and follow up, whether it's a Friday or Monday, saying I made X number of contacts. And you're not necessarily looking for them to give feedback. You're just looking to hold yourself accountable by having that other person on the receiving end, maybe rolling their eyes when you say, I only did 4 calls this week and I committed to 10. It gives a little boost. It's sort of nice to know somebody's watching. Being confident is hugely important when cold calling new contacts, or even just reaching out to an old connection. If you feel good, you accomplish so much more. Get on the fast track to confidence by building a solid knowledge of the mortgage landscape. And by that, I mean a good general knowledge, CMHC guidelines. You have to know the basics, the types of products that are out there, general underwriting guidelines. But a confident approach to sales will far outweigh the value of all of this. Most brokerages are going to have a full support network, underwriting support and that sort of stuff to help you get your deals approved. But you need to bring in the mortgage applications for the process to get started. I'm going to share a meme that I saw last night and I thought was really cool. There we go. I'm going to read this first, left to right. So laziness kills ambition, anger kills wisdom, fear kills dreams, ego kills growth, jealousy kills peace, and doubt kills confidence. But now let's go back and read it from right to left. Ambition kills laziness, wisdom kills anger, dreams kill fear, growth kills ego, peace kills jealousy, doubts kill confidence. Confidence kills doubt. I think it's a pretty powerful meme, and I thought I would share that with you to tie that in with the topic of confidence. Okay, so we've covered confidence. Now let's talk about generating leads from the people you already know, your existing COIs, center of influences, your contacts, just the people you know. It's fun to set up that social media, and it's even better when you automate it. But even the most optimistic agent would admit that it's a real grind to have that as the sole basis of generating leads. Just virtual posts aren't just going to bring in hordes of people. Here's a question for you. Have you reached out to the realtor that sold you your home? Have you ever asked your brother or sister which realtor they used when they bought their home? Unless your sibling is a real meathead and treated the realtor poorly, I'm guessing that realtor would be open to a coffee meeting. Call me crazy. I think they would be. And if you don't have siblings, do you have a friend? Do you have a neighbor? What realtor did they use? It would be nearly impossible for that realtor to resist, to say no to at least a quick conversation. They'd have to be a real meathead themselves. Have you asked your lawyer who they refer mortgage deals to, the deals that are falling apart? So every single day, if you talk to lawyers, their last minute surprises are causing chaos at law offices. Just go to a real estate law office on a Friday. They need a hero to bail out the client with quick funds, and you can be that hero. I've heard of lawyers referring out literally $40 to $50 million in mortgage transactions per year for one lawyer. Be the one that they think of first when they need a hero. You can do no wrong in that scenario. Come in with private money, come in with a nice B lender, get a quick close with one of our mainstream lenders. You could be that hero while the other person is a zero, the other mortgage pro that dropped the ball. Here's something anybody can do. Make a list of everyone you know. Capture as many names and contact details as possible, and then start working that list. Don't be shy. Send them DMs if you're a chicken, or a text message, or a gasp, actually make a phone call. You'll be shocked what comes out of this. Conversations lead to good things. I don't need to go deeper on that other than to reiterate that you must generate leads from the people you already know to be sustainable. Number 4, generate leads from new connections. Okay, so we've got our existing people. That could be in the hundreds or even thousands, but let's start working on new connections. So let's talk about referrals. So if you ever got a hot tip on the cool new restaurant in town, then went there and loved it, you understand the power of a good recommendation. Build relationships with real estate agents, financial advisors, even your neighborhood dog walker, because you never know who might be buying a home. The rock stars of the mortgage industry, and I'm lucky enough to meet many of them, typically have as many conversations as possible with as many people as possible, because they know that good things happen when they make connections, new connections, and then they follow up. Ask your clients for referrals. Actually verbalize that. Ask satisfied clients for referrals. It's just saying, hey, if you enjoyed the process, tell your friends. It's not a invasive or awkward thing. Number 5, make sure you're using a CRM system. Pardon me, I'm going to just toggle down. CRM, you got to think of your CRM as your personal assistant who never forgets anything. These tools help you keep track of leads, schedule follow-ups, send automated emails. They're going to do the things that you would most likely miss. And the trendy CRM right now in Canada is Blue Mortgage, BLU, and there's several options on the market. It doesn't matter to me who you choose. It doesn't really matter to anybody what CRM you use, but it does matter that you have one and you set it up properly and you optimize it. Add everyone you know, everyone we just talked about in the people you know list to your contact list, and formulate a contact strategy, whatever you think is right for you. The number of contacts you want to make per year, what type of contacts you make, and again, how often you stay in touch. One of the most embarrassing stats about the mortgage industry is that 75% of mortgages simply renew with their current lenders. Brokers didn't do anything to follow up after closing. You need to be in the 25% of agents who took the time to stay in touch, and an optimized CRM will lead to a steady stream of referrals. which again is part of the lead generation. Let's go to number 6, leverage local community engagement. Lastly, engage with your local community, attend local events, sponsor the Little League team in town, host a homebuyer seminar. About a month ago, I lined up a lunch of local mortgage professionals in my little town, tiny little town, population 2,500. I had 8 people in attendance and made some awesome connections and strengthened some friendships. It's not just again, it's about being remembered. It's you never know if the person you're chatting with, the person next to you, is one home buying question away from needing your expertise. The more people you connect with, the higher likelihood you'll discover a person who needs your help with a mortgage transaction. We're going to dive deeper into this topic in a future video. We'll talk about the power of staying in touch with clients. We're also going to talk about how, again, going back to the confidence thing, how your mental and physical health can drive your success in this business. But for now, I think we covered off a good starting point for an agent looking to master lead generation. It does not have to be daunting. With a mix of digital savvy, properly set traps, confidence, CRM magic, and a little local charm, you'll attract more leads than ever before. It's not rocket science, guys. Thanks for your time. My contact info is on the screen. You can see it. I am currently looking for agents to join the Indie Mortgage team. Would love if you reached out. Hope you're all having a great day and stay awesome.